If you're familiar with this channel, you might have noticed that I refer to you as business leaders, not bosses. There's a reason for that. As much as the term boss commands images of being in charge and being in control, the one to really aspire to be is a leader. In this video, I will break down what I feel are the most important differentiating factors between the two, and in case you're wondering, I will share what I think you can do to help activate your own leadership style. A boss is someone who is in control of a group of people or an organization. He or she is the immediate supervisor of the workforce and the persons to whom the workers report. He or she has the power over personnel, issues instructions, assigns tasks and responsibilities, and has the authority to make judgments in specific situations. A boss can also refer to the owner or someone who has been appointed as the head of an organization, department, unit, or division. As a result, a boss can be a supervisor, manager, director, or any other high-ranking employee. A leader, on the other hand, is defined as a person who has the ability to influence and inspire others to achieve a common goal. He or she is someone who occupies a dominant position and leads others, a visionary who remains committed to their goal and works tirelessly to achieve it. He or she also provides an example through which others are inspired to follow in his or her footsteps or directions. To simplify, a boss is a person in charge of an office who issues orders to employees, acts authoritatively, seeks control, and tells his men what to do. Whereas a leader is a person who influences, inspires, supports, and encourages a group of people and works continually towards achieving a goal. The question remains, who are you? Are you the boss or are you the leader? If you're more of a boss personality, the likelihood is that you identify with many, if not all of these traits. You're a bit of a micromanager. You keep your eye on everything your team does, and they have to wait for instructions before they do anything else. You're a one-way communicator. This is when you struggle to give all the information your team will need to do their work, so they have to wait for you to continually clarify your expectations. You have a tendency to blame others before you blame yourself. This leaves you feeling frustrated about being surrounded by people who you see as poor performers. You're a bit of a poor listener, so you struggle to hear criticism or even advice from your team members. You often forget to give credit to team members who did the hard work, and perhaps sometimes you take them for granted. Your team finds you unapproachable, and they avoid communicating with you. If you identify with more than one of these traits, you might want to take a beat. It seems you found yourself in boss territory. Don't get me wrong, it stings a bit to realize that something as fundamental as this is out of balance. I have been there myself. The truth of the matter is, shifting from a boss mindset to a leadership one is wholly possible, but it takes deliberate intention and dedicated practice. To call yourself a leader, you will need to exhibit many of these traits. You're an ethical role model who treats everyone fairly while creating an environment that encourages employees to do the right thing. You've mastered the art of communication and are able to easily balance between listening to and communicating with a range of people across roles in your business. You understand the diverse skills and backgrounds of your teammates and provide the tools and mentoring needed to empower them. You give credit where it's due and take responsibility for the blame where necessary. You are humble and approachable with your team, and when you delegate your responsibilities, you allow your team to shine while ensuring more work is accomplished within a shorter time. You are open to new ideas and perspectives from others, regardless of their position in the company. The distinction between a leader and a boss may appear little, yet it is important for those who were asking the difference between the two. Leaders are more successful than bosses in leading organizations. Employees prefer to work for leaders rather than bosses, which means more work gets done, more goals are fulfilled, and everyone benefits. Although almost anyone can be a boss, this does not imply that they are a wise and competent leader. Leadership is important in today's world. It has the potential to be the single most important factor in obtaining amazing results. So the question is, do you consider yourself to be a boss or a leader? See you in the next one. Hi, I'm Priyanka. I feel like we're in a committed relationship. I mean, you have watched the videos to the end. Surely it's enough for you to subscribe now.